G'day scrappers, just doing a scrap metal price check. So right now I'm just getting rid of power supplies, Iron Alley. Thank you. Yeah, since it's the new year, I thought, why not go and get a price check? Have to get rid of my scrap anyway. So once I get rid of this, I'll bring in copper wire, aluminium, batteries, things like that, and we'll get an idea on the price. From what I hear, scrap metal prices gone up a little bit again, so everything's looking good. This will take me a little while. So yeah, I'd like a better system. I used to take this to my board buyer, but I actually get the same, if not better, here at the scrapyard. And for those of you guys that bring me boards and stuff, instead of bringing me your power supplies, you should bring them here to the scrapyard instead. Just make sure they're going to give you Iron Alley for it. I also have Iron Alley that I throw in with it. So it kills two birds with one stone for me, because I get rid of these power supplies a lot quicker now, and at the same time I can get rid of Iron Alley, where before I never really wasted time because I didn't have room for Iron Alley. So this just makes it easier. I've just got to empty this van because I've got to go and do a pickup. So anyway, leave it with me. Getting there. Okay. Whew. I decided I didn't want to keep these or deal with them, so just get rid of them, make it look better. All done. Well, one full bin. Okay. Back to it. Got batteries, wire, and extruded aluminium. And then we'll get a complete price list of the current prices, and we'll see how we go, what the prices are like for the start of February, for the start of 2021. I just did a few extra UPSs that I just picked up, so I prefer not to have batteries on site, so it's good to get rid of them. Because they come out of UPSs. A lot of the batteries expand and they pop, and so they can leak. So I like to just get rid of them as quick as possible. Yeah, beautiful day anyway. Okay, well, that's all the batteries. Pretty good little stack. All right. Extruded aluminium. Insulated wire and data cable. Hey?
Some of the cable is different. That's different than...
Yeah, that's data. It's a regular mid-grade, data, mid-grade. Yeah. It's a lot easier with just to tip it. So they weigh 100 kilos, mate.
It's alright, because you just borrowed my forklift for 2 minutes.
Oh.
So I'll just work for 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then...
I'll get there. Half of it's out.
So, get that all cleaned up.
All right. Should have it.
And the other cable, what, you take it back and clean it, or?
No. It goes as data. Data cable with plugs. It's all right. We'll tip it now.
One.
Hang on. The other way. This way, lean it.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry?
You getting rid of this one also?
Yeah, data, same as that one.
Oh,
It's all data cable there.
alright, that's alright, that's alright.
So this is like mid-grade, yeah?
This good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so, oh well, we got mid-grade for this one. Good stuff. Lead acid batteries and data cable, low grade. Manhari. It's all data. Okay. Well, bit of scrap metal gone, insulated wire, data cable, or it might be low grade because a lot of plugs. and lead acid batteries and extruded aluminium. So let's go and get paid out for that and go back. So they'll give me a full price list so I can check out what the current prices are. So yeah, when we get back, I'll go through the list. Okay, well, I'm back and I've got the price list ready to go, and I'm bearing quite a lot of gifts here, all from the scrapyard. So if you're a good customer, they look after you. Calendar, diaries, all kinds of things. We'll go through them. So here we go. Manhari Metals, #1 scrapyard, for me anyway. So current prices as of today: aluminium cans, $1.50 a kilo. Cast aluminium, $1.70 a kilo, which is pretty good. And domestic aluminium, pots, pans, sheet aluminium, $1.65. So really not much difference between cast and domestic now. Gearboxes, 50 cents. Here's the one I'm looking for: extruded aluminium, clean extruded, $2.80 a kilo. So that's pretty darn good. $2.80 a kilo. I mean, it wasn't long ago we were getting $2.80 a kilo for copper wire, and we thought that was good. So extruded aluminium is just through the roof. Iron alley, 60 cents a kilo. Irony extruded is double, $1.20 a kilo. New sheet cuttings aluminium, $2.40. Okay, so I'll cut out a few of the things that I don't normally get, like wheel rims, etc. So like alley wheel rims, $2.85. Okay, let's go to brass. Clean brass, check that out, $7.80 a kilo. Goodness gracious. A lot more than copper was a couple of years ago. Even irony brass is $3 a kilo. Okay, so now some good stuff. So your #1 copper, candy copper, which is pipes and chunks of copper, $12 a kilo. And Milbury, which is your bright shiny wire, $12.25 a kilo. So as you can see, there's only 25 cents a kilo between Milbury and candy. So yeah, excellent prices. Once it hits 12, that's sky high and really great value. $12.25 a kilo for Milbury, unbelievable. Yeah, so like clean aluminium radiators, $5.30 a kilo, which is pretty good. Well, sorry, copper aluminium radiator, not just aluminium radiator. And let's go down to burnt copper or tinned copper, painted pipes, etc. So the burnt copper that we get is, say, if you take the copper off these coils, and you can see that lacquer over it, that goes as burnt copper. We don't have, obviously there's no more burnt copper, it's illegal to burn copper, but even that's $11 a kilo. So it's $1 a kilo less than candy, but still at $11 a kilo, it's a fantastic price. And copper domestic, which is like copper pots and pans and so on, $9 a kilo. All right, so we got electric motors, $1.10 a kilo. That's pretty good. $1.10, yeah. I think last time it was only about 90 cents. So anything with copper is obviously going up. Even the copper fridge air conditioner compressors, 85 cents. Okay, so here's another one that I'm interested in. PVC copper, mid-grade copper with no plugs, minimum 43%. So it's your regular copper wire, what I brought in today, $4.30 a kilo. So how's that? It hasn't gotten much better than that for a while. So here anyway, there might be some scrapyards somewhere that might pay higher prices for some things, but you'll find that, you know, one thing they might have higher, but other things they have quite a lot lower. Especially, they usually some scrapyards put high prices on the stuff that we don't normally bring in that much. So they might pay a little bit more on brass, but when you bring in a lot of aluminium, they might pay less, that kind of thing. Okay, and copper starter motors and alternators, $1.30 a kilo. That's pretty good for you guys. Data cable, $2 a kilo. Okay, and then we've got, well, that's just car stuff like scrap steel, steel and fence wire rope. That's only cheap. That's only 10 cents a kilo. And then you got car shells, 18 cents a kilo. So just the shells. And this is just the fence, the rolls of fence and steel rope. Mostly because it's probably hard to process. Complete cars, 25 cents a kilo. All right. Now we got the high grade steel. So about 6 millimeter in thickness. So the thick stuff in size. So only short pieces. 45 cents a kilo, or 450 a ton. And oversize is 385, 38.5 cents a kilo. What do we got? Pressing steel, just your dirty mixed pressing steel. 28.5 cents a kilo, or I'll go by ton. $285 a ton. And then the other one that I'm looking at is lead batteries. Lead acid batteries, 63 cents a kilo. That's not bad. Lead acid batteries, the market for it has dropped a little bit here in Australia. It's mostly because of the processing company that gets it all. It's a little bit different. It used to be higher. Clean lead, $2.20. Here's a good one. Stainless steel, $2.30 a kilo for stainless steel. That's fantastic. Whereas the extruded aluminium, $2.80. But I remember stainless steel was less than domestic aluminium. And so it's gone back up, $2.30. That's really good. Especially, you know, you got kitchen sinks and all that kind of thing, laundry sinks. It adds up, and that's good. And for white goods, $1.50 a ton. So the true standouts for me are extruded aluminium, $2.80 a kilo, unbelievable. And in fact, all the aluminiums, cast $1.70 is pretty good. The brass, clean brass, you know, taps and all kinds of things, $7.80 a kilo. And yeah, anything copper, Milbury copper, $12.25, or what most people will get a lot of is the candy copper, pipe, and all that kind of thing, $12 a kilo. Fantastic prices. Really, really good. And that's all at Manhari. So there you go. That's the current prices for February and onwards. And yeah, the boss gave me quite a few different gifts for Christmas. So I got a calendar. It's a really big calendar. That's nice. And then I got, this is their yearly diary. It's a really thick day planner kind of diary. This is nice. I don't particularly use these kind of diaries, but I give it to one of my sisters. She uses these. But a really nice looking diary, hey, just for a gift. And a couple of really good things. And this is, I got one of these last year as well. It's a copper water bottle. So I get some free copper. So that's it there. It's got their logo there, Manhari Metals. And so yeah, it's a copper water bottle. Apparently it's got some health benefits. I'm not sure about the health benefits. I mean, maybe in some places where the water quality isn't that good, you know, it's meant to kill bacteria, helps regulate thyroid function, arthritis pain, improves digestion, slows down aging. I should start drinking out of them, because this is my second one, so I'll drink out of the first one that I got. And then, how's that? So they've got their own labels, and this is a bottle of whiskey, right? So it's well, it's actually a good quality bottle. It's not a cheap. It's a Johnnie Walker Gold. So it's the 18-year whiskey. So this stuff you drink straight. Wow, I was expecting just a cheap bottle of whiskey or something, but this is, you know, it's not even a cheap bottle of Johnnie Walker. It's 18-year-old. So wow, they spare. That's a really nice gift. See, it pays to be a good customer at Manhari. And then the last thing, it's really cool. It's a notebook, which is something that I would use. I'll put this in my van. It's really cool. It's got their little logo here. It lights up and it changes colour. Right? That's really cool. But there's something even more cooler about this. It's a notebook power bank. Right? It's got all the instructions on how to use it. Basically, you can power up things. You can charge up your cell phone, and I'll show you. So here we go. So you got your you got a USB connector to power up something with USB, and then you've got a couple of different cell phone connectors. Right? Turns on, and it's 8,000 mAh. So yeah, it's a power bank. No doubt you would use this maybe to charge it up, and yeah, you got a bit of extra power there when you're on the road, and that's pretty cool. So there you go. Obviously it's not a cheap notebook if it's got a power bank in it. So a really cool gift. It's even got a little diamond here on the magnetic clip. So that's really handy. You know, it's just basically a notebook that I can have in my van when I want to take notes of stuff. So that's my favourite, but this is coming close to my favourite too, because I didn't expect 18-year-old Johnnie Walker to be in there. Thanks, Manhari. And a huge diary. It's really heavy. It's a really solid book, and my calendar for the year. So there you go, Manhari. Pretty good. This is obviously not a paid advertisement or anything like that, although they've got also my copper bottle. But yeah, it's really nice that they look after their regular customers by giving them gifts. Last year I got the copper bottle and a diary, so I got a couple of really nice ones there. No doubt they reserved the scotch for their probably bigger clients, but maybe he just thought, he'll look after me this year. But yeah, so the scrapyard prices are really good. Get out there and keep picking up your scrap. It's yeah, great price. What can you say? It's the best time for a long time to be scrapping for scrap metal, copper wire and all that kind of thing. It's just fantastic, and it's really helping us scrappers out. So yeah, get out there, keep scrapping, guys, have fun, and I'll catch you next time.